Welcome to Young Grandma, episode 573. Chris Robertson, Corey Charles. This is how we talk for the whole episode. Going up and down, going up and down, going up and down. We're both sitting in chairs. There's a table in between us. We got mics and a soundboard. Click, click, click.
Well, welcome to the show, bitches.
Hey. Hello.
This is our final episode.
Yeah.
We both have cancer.
Yep.
And we have one day to live.
You know, what would you do in your final day? If someone says you have one day to live, does that mean any minute you're going to fall over and croak?
Or what if they're going to murder you?
What about, for some reason they're like, no, it's tomorrow at 8 p.m. is when you're going to go.
Who's telling me that? Is that a doctor?
Yeah.
Or is it a guy?
I don't think a doctor would ever give you...
Conspiracy theory guy.
If it's a conspiracy theory guy,
I go, okay.
You got plenty of time.
Yeah. You can just ignore it.
You could just go, oh, okay, so.
Oh, man.
I saw the new Batman.
I got gases.
Batman's got gas.
In his car to drive.
He's got smoke grenades.
Does he got?
He's got attachments.
Does he have?
How impressive is it that he never kills anybody, right?
Impressive. I call that being a pussy.
Well, because sometimes I'm like, how is everyone still stunned?
Yeah.
He just goes through punching people and people are knocked out forever. Yeah. If you watch the UFC, people get right back up.
Yeah. Well, they're a little.
Yeah, they get knocked out, they fall to the ground, someone shakes their legs, and they stand back up, and they're like, okay. Then they stand next to the ref. And they have no idea who they are, but they don't vanish.
Did I win?
In the movies and in the video games, the bodies vanish.
Yeah.
Like,
did I win?
The cartoon. The comics.
It's comic time. I feel like a lot of superheroes don't kill.
Yeah, well...
Cause
they definitely, you watch the Avengers and Age of Ultron and all that stuff, they're fucking slaying all those aliens.
Oh, yeah. And
make it an alien and it's okay to murder.
And tons of people would probably just die because half of New York gets destroyed.
Yeah, they're all over the place.
You know what's funny? I just rewatched that for, I don't know. I feel like sometimes I'm, when I'm going to sleep, I'm like, oh, these movies are, just simple. I can just put on. I don't have to, I've already seen them. I don't have to really pay attention. If I'm falling asleep, it's fine. And I had the Avengers on where New York is just getting demolished. And then I remember in the later movies, everyone's mad at they destroyed half the city. It's like they forgot what actually happened. And it's you do realize giant worm aliens came out of a dimensional rift hole in the sky and then came flying down. And then they saved you guys by limiting the destruction to not the whole world, but just some of New York. And then they're like, no, they destroyed it. You're like, all right. That's what I would have been like if I was there. I would have been on the news saying that shit. And then people are like, he's a shill. He's a shill for the we need Trump.
He's a shill for the Avenger commies.
Yeah. Then I just saw a video where a guy was going, I don't know. I mean, it could be fake, but it's also funny to me. He's just in his car, and he's like, Trump, if you can hear me, save us. He's just
it's got to be a joke.
Dude, it's so funny.
Yeah, the Avengers.
Whether it's real, that's funny, or if it's a guy making fun of people like that, that's funny.
Both types of funny. Well, the Avengers thing, you said, you'd be in the show saying that. Yeah. Hey, remember when half of you vanished, and then we brought the other half back?
Yeah, remember when half of us were gone, and then they brought the other half back? Oh, but be mad at them.
No, be mad because your dad died, and
because you lost the
Avenger 9/11
40th floor apartment that your dad paid for.
There's definitely still a ton of people who have died, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That haven't been brought back.
Yeah, there's a
because Civil War. And the first Avengers, I mean, if they're in New York, whatever city that is.
And that city in the Age of Ultron one where that gets destroyed pretty much. They're mad about that in other movies.
Yeah,
which, I mean, I get it. But also the Age of Ultron or whatever. Yeah.
Also,
But, I mean, Tony Stark did kind of create that guy in accident, so...
So he deserves to be dead.
He's dead. So
That's why he's dead.
Hey, you getting some more cat food, you little fucker?
How about this? Give Tony Stark less credit.
Yeah.
You know? Because they're like, oh, he gave his life. Well, he took a lot of lives when he made an Ultron thing.
And when he made Ultron. When he made James Spader from The Office be Ultron.
Oh, my God. Is that his name? Or is that his name in the show?
That's his real name. In
real life. James Spader. Never said his name out loud, verbally.
That's his name. My phone's far away, so I can't check. But it's all
Okay,
good.
well, I could do it. No, that weirded me out the whole time. I'm like, I just kept feeling like I'm being fired or on edge of being fired like he is in The Office, where everyone's like, this guy's so intelligent but weird and mysterious. What a weird character.
He's really weird. He has a good voice, though.
He does.
He's very good at playing that kind of, I don't know, voicey guy.
Do you have a good voice?
No.
Yeah, we both sound like Kermit the Frog.
You done eating, bitch?
We've both had people say that we sound like Kermit.
I've never heard that in my life, so you just admitted to something.
Oh, I don't know.
You just admitted that you're gay. That you're
Miss Piggy.
That you're gay.
I don't know how to do Kermit.
I have to go to the dealership because my lease is going to be up soon.
Ooh.
And I called them last week. I just called and then I got some lady. And I was like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, my lease is up. I just wanted to go see what's up or whatever. I don't know if I should make an appointment or whatever. And then she goes, oh, who's your salesman? And then I was like, oh, Nico. So I can't remember his last name. And she's like, he's no longer with us. Hold on. And I'm like, okay. And then just phone rings again. And then I just get some manager guy, leave him a voicemail. And he never calls me back. And I went, what is with these places? They just don't care. And then I went, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to go there. So my plan was, you know what? I have Saturday off. I'll just go there. I think dealerships are open on Saturdays. And then, of course, I'm an idiot and I never check. And then Friday, I'm getting ready for work. And I went, oh, let me actually check their schedule for Saturday. Closed. I'm like, I should have went earlier this week. I was like, fuck, now I have to go Monday or something in the morning. Because these places have normal hours so I have to go early. But I just wanted to talk to someone on the phone first because I don't want to go. But I was like, fuck it, I'll just go in there and be like, hello.
Do you want to get another lease?
I don't know.
Or what were you? You were just going to look at the options.
Yeah, I just want to get my options. So I feel because they want because these used cars are going for a lot more than what. I think mine's worth me and my dad looked it up. It was worth $5,000 to $7,000 more than my buyout thing on my contract. So because when you do the lease, it says this is how much you will pay if you buy it out. Yeah. So I'm like, okay. And when my dad looked it up, it's $7,000. So that they're dude, we want
it's way less.
They want it back.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go in there and be like, I'm thinking about maybe buying it, but I don't really want to buy it because I'll have to get just to afford it, I'll have to get a 5-year loan. And that's a long time. That's 5 years.
I have a 3-year lease.
But that's 5 years plus the 3 years I already paid on this one vehicle. That's 8 years on one vehicle. I'm like, dude, fuck that.
Yeah, then the vehicle is old and then you're stuff starts going wrong and you're annoyed about it.
Yeah, what if by year 5 I'm almost got paid off and some shit starts really going wrong. And then I'm like, dude, come on. But so, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
But I also would maybe if I just, but then I'm in my head, I'm what if I just try to take care of it? Obviously, I would try to take care of it. But maybe what if I could squeeze just so many miles out of it? And then I do pay it off, but then I have it for 4 more years of just no car payment.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That could happen.
Yeah, I don't know. So that's why I honestly, I keep saying these things in my head because I'm I just need to go. Really, what I need to do is go in and talk to somebody and just what are the options here? I just want to know.
Yep.
Because then I'm what if I can get? Because then I thought about this. I'm I do want another truck, but then also I'm I don't know. What if I just get I don't know. This go around, I just get an SUV.
Yeah,
it's cheaper on gas, and my payment will probably be cheaper too.
I was actually telling her, I'm I'm
gonna get the Traverse or the Blazer.
Or if I just get a fucking car, I just get a car that's $190 a month.
Yeah, and cheap on gas.
And cheap on gas because that stuff's skyrocketed. So
I don't know. I will say when I got that truck, I was like, I love this. So
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know,
I love
don't know
my
if I
truck.
can leave that lifestyle. When it snows, it's amazing.
yeah.
I mean, SUVs are good in the snow too, so it's not that big of a deal. But I don't know. Got a lot to think about here. Got a lot to mull over.
Well, dude, I don't know. I don't think we talked about it last episode about how, because I think the news just happened this past week that the Lions are being on Hard Knocks. Did I talk about that? Fuck, I can't even remember.
I don't think so.
No, we didn't.
When was that announced?
That news was like 31st or something.
Yeah. Yeah, that was like, I don't think so. Yeah, we didn't say anything.
Yeah, it was last week. Yeah,
I'll be watching.
that'd be pretty cool. Maybe we did that. I don't know. I feel
No,
like a
don't think-
moron.
I don't know.
Here, let me listen to last week's
a
episode.
whole hour.
And then,
Dude, I went to the Belle Isle Aquarium.
oh yeah, that's cool.
It's free. And then they say, we do recommend $5 donations. And they have a little donation box. And then Jen was like, I don't have any cash. And then I went, look. And they had like a little white, like one of those like the
Card readers.
yeah, but it's like they have like the some
tappy
cards
tap.
have the tap like logo on it. And they had the tap. I'm like, look, you just, so she's like, oh, she like pulled out her card and did it. I go, fuck it. And I just did it too. I was like, they got $10.
Nice, dude.
And
You guys
then-
care.
Yeah, and everyone else just walking by, dude.
Everyone else just.
But dude, what do you think about this? Just a lot of places. How about kids don't go? Kids literally ruin everything.
Yeah,
We in Jen are there, so like
that is a place that
So,
people
like,
are gonna always bring kids.
they even tell you that they're like, oh, kids are the terror. No, they tell you they're like, okay, yeah, just go start on this side, and then you like just go around the whole place because there's just like windows all the way around.
Yeah.
So like we're like, okay, and we're like kind of in like this line where everyone's moving down, but then like people, they're just like not following it sometimes. Like they'll just be like behind you and like going
Trail
fast
off and-
or whatever. But then there's these two kids and they're literally just have like their iPhones and they're running around and they'll just like, let's say like I'm saying here, they'll be like way down there and they'll just come sprinting down with their phone and just flap to like where there's an opening. So like they'll just like, I guess like cut.
Yeah.
Like, and there's like, like being loud and like running around and the mom's just like kind of just slowly walking.
The mom's good at
following them.
ignoring it because the kids suck.
Yeah.
And she has
dude.
to survive.
Oh my God. They're just
But the
running
rest of
around
us are
everywhere,
like, hey, slap it.
man. Yeah. Also,
Hey, pile drive your son.
I was like, I feel like this is like mental health awareness because like I feel like I've probably had all these problems
Oh, like as a
like
kid?
just growing up, but like in my head I'm like, oh, I'm fine. That's just something I deal with. But like I don't look at it as like, oh, maybe you should like talk to, because like me and Jen went to we went to like the conservatory thing that's like next door, and there's just so many people in there, and
Yeah.
like when I'm in like big crowds, I'm no longer like focusing on like, oh, what is this cool stuff to look at? I'm just
Yeah.
sitting there going, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of
Yeah.
here. I gotta get out of here.
It
I gotta-
sucks.
like I'm uncomfortable, and then like me and Jen finally like left, and I was like, I don't know, man. I was like, I did not have. I wanted the whole time I was in there. I didn't enjoy it because I wanted to leave. Once we get
Yeah.
outside away, I'm like, oh, okay, whew. And I'm like in a better mood. I'm like, all right, cool. I was like, I don't fuck.
There's probably people like that just post-COVID because of like COVID shit, being
Yeah.
like, oh,
But
I
I've
just
always
feel
like
weird.
hated like
Yeah.
when it starts to become like a big crowd. I'm like, oh, I want to like get to like my seat, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, there are
And it's
situations.
like chaos.
I'm not claustrophobic in,
I'm not claustrophobic
in an
either.
elevator,
Yeah.
but like what you're talking about, sometimes it's like,
I'm just uncomfortable when I'm just like by other people I don't know, and it's like a bunch of them. I'm like, I don't know.
that's why you need to wear a
Anyway,
mask.
kids.
Like the guy in Batman, he's himself
Bane?
with a mask on. Anyone you want to pick, they all got masks on.
Oh, just like a superhero. So then
Yeah.
nobody knows it's me.
I was more so saying that this new guy, he makes like one comment about feeling himself when he has the mask on. But it's like that's all of them, dude. They're all been like that.
Oh, and then
but-
one more kid comment, because then
Yeah.
we went to get food after, and we were at a table, and then the table behind us, where it was like a few adults and like a bunch of like little kids, like probably like 3 or 4 little kids, and like one of the babies just kept doing like this high pitch, just like a random like there's no like build up. You're just sitting there like it would literally. I wasn't even like doing a bit. I would literally just go like, because it would just go like just so loud, and I'd be like, "Jeez!" Like I'm like, "God, what the fuck?" And then I'm like, "It's just so annoying." And it did it for like, and like a couple times, it's fine. And then like, dude, it did it like a few more times, and like you could see like there were like people over here. I looked over and like, even they're like this. They look over and it's just like I feel like people have that like, oh, it's a baby, I understand, but then it's also like, okay, dude, what the fuck? You can't just like leave your kid that, oh, my kid just screams all the time. Okay, man, guess what? Your kid doesn't go to restaurants.
I've been at restaurants, without a doubt. How about movies? Jordan and I.
Oh, that's another one, dude.
So luckily, they didn't really make any noise.
Luckily, Jordan brought her gun.
There was like 16, 17, 18-year-old kids. They kind of made noise.
Oh, well, kid, don't get me started on. Dude, I'm an adult, but I'm fucking 19 and my brain's still not developed.
I can fucking drive to the movies now. I'm a fucking moron.
Dude, this is funny. I'm going to be like they're just like real life trolls.
Yeah, literally before the movie even started. So that's why I didn't say nothing, because I'm like, in my head I was like, all right, don't be a male Karen.
Yeah.
Carl, I don't know. Carl's kind of cool. Carl's a cool guy.
Yeah.
But
Carl Nassib.
He's a cool guy too. I think he got cut.
Yeah, because
Gay cut.
Gruden actually liked gay people.
Yeah, wow. They kicked the wrong person out. The NFL doesn't like gays. They got rid of Gruden because Gruden appreciated the gay, and boom, the gay is away. They prayed the gay away when they got Gruden away. Okay, sorry. So at the movies, these three kids, they're right in front of us, and there's like a preview or something, and you can tell there's been so many previews. It's like the movie's about to like be starting, and then something happens, and the guy's just like, "Why did he do that?" Or whatever. I'm just like, they better. And then they did like very few times. But they did say something where like Catwoman comes around the corner and the guy's like, just says like a stupid like relationship that he thinks is a joke.
Yeah.
He's not funny.
Yeah, you're not funny.
Yeah. You're a moron. But like that happened or whatever. So they actually caused more noise, but we did have the thought, because we've been in the movies before where a kid is just like, actually, yeah,
well, you
not too long
Batman, ago. But I have seen some little kids in movies where I'm like, why are you bringing your kid to this movie?
I wouldn't have brought these dark Batmans. I'm not bringing a fucking 8-year-old. Yeah. I feel like, it's crazy. Yeah. These are the dark. These are all terrorist attacks.
He's just like beating the shit out of somebody relentlessly.
Yeah, all these Batman
like 8-year-old
movies,
like, whoa, cool. Yeah,
all these Batman movies are terrorist attacks now. Yeah. They have to be dark, realistic terrorist attacks.
Yeah. Bane blows up an entire stadium.
Yeah, I'll gather all the people.
Let's blow up the stadium while Heinz Ward runs down the field after getting a kick return.
Yeah, Heinz Ward.
We got the Pittsburgh Steelers here, and they're actually different because it's a movie.
Ben Roethlisberger should have already retired. I'll have to kill him.
At this point, he's still fine to be in the NFL. This was a long time ago.
Oh, you're
But
correct.
He did rape somebody. And
we must kill the rapers.
Since rape is evil, I like rape.
We're going to keep Ben Roethlisberger alive.
I'm actually gay, and I want Ben Roethlisberger to rape me.
Do you think there's a small part of somebody choosing that voice? Because there's a lot of villains in like Disney, or even like, doesn't Frieza kind of sound gay in DBZ? He's got like a high pitched voice.
I thought Frieza for a long time was a woman. When I first started watching, I was like, oh, because his voice is like, yes, I'm fucking
Yeah. Well, people made all these connections to like,
yeah, monkey. She would say that all mad.
Yeah. Who knows, dude? Frieza's fucking asexual.
And then her dad. I'm Frieza's dad. That's his
Dr.
voice.
Cool or something?
Yeah, it was like, what is his name? It is like cool.
I know, it's
like
Mr. It's Cooler, Chilled Ass or something.
Yeah, fucking, what are those? Fuck, dude, I had it. Now the joke's ruined because I couldn't just be quick with it. Fuck.
Wow.
What is the name of that popular thing? The popular coolers and cups and mugs and stuff.
Yeti,
dude. That's his name. Fuck, I'm gay.
If you're gay, then
his name is Yeti Container.
Yeti.
That was not funny because it took me. If I would have done it quick with it, I had it on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah. Here, Frieza's dad.
Do you have
the
King
Cold.
I did. Right when I thought it was like King.
You saw it. You saw it in my eyes. You saw the reflection in my tiny eyelids.
Dude, I saw it.
Eyelids? Yeah.
Saw it in.
I'm getting to
in the future.
I just got to that point in DBZ where
I
he's.
haven't watched in a long time.
I know.
I need to get back on the
I
train.
didn't either. I started one and I was like, oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
Dr. Cold.
I need to get back on that train.
King Cold. Now we were a couple movies ago. Maybe this is before pandemic, or maybe this is like one of the first ones coming out of pandemic that Jordan and I went and seen.
Dimmer.
And then we just some little kid. Oh yeah, it was like two of them like tugging at a mom or something, and we're like, oh my god. So yeah, just to prove your point, just kids, don't take them anywhere.
Yeah, don't take your kids anywhere.
Have a kid, keep it isolated in your basement.
Yeah.
Till it's like 11, 12. Bring it out.
What's like I don't have kids, so I don't sympathize at all.
Yeah,
And when I think selfishly, I'm like, keep your kid at home because I'm out enjoying my time as an adult.
Oof. Or people take them on airplanes, which I've only had that like once, where I heard a baby crying on the airplane. So
yeah, the airplane thing though, it's like some people like it's like you can't.
I'm sure they have to
travel or something
they're
for
going
some
like
reason. Oh, we have to go. We're
long
going
distance flight. They have to,
you
or
know,
something.
visiting family. It's like, well, yeah, all right, fine.
You're not seeing grandma this year.
Yeah, old Henry can't shut the fuck up on the plane. But whatever.
People are naming their kids. They're taking all the names from like the 20s, the 1920s.
Oliver.
How funny is that? We're in the 20s right now, dude. Nuts. But yeah, Oliver. People are bringing back Bernadette.
Are they?
Yeah, Bernie.
Oh,
You know?
Bernie Sanders.
But then
Bernadette Sanders.
there's a Bernadette that like my one of my coworkers, he knows this like a way old lady in her 80s, and her name's Bernadette. He's like, yeah, I gotta go see Bernadette, and I'm like, that's funny because I know a small baby child named Bernadette. People bringing back,
you know, a child,
old fashioned names. Yeah,
pedophile.
I go to Kids R Us and look for
It's
kids.
still around. That was like the clothing store for little babies, right? Kids R Us, I think so.
Yeah,
because I remember Toys R Us was a thing, and then I would go to like the mall with my parents, and then or whoever, and I would see Kids R Us, and I would be like, "Oh, is that like another toy store?" But then it's not.
you go there and there's no baby toys.
There ain't
in
no
here.
toys in here, dude. What the hell, dude?
I was just, dude.
What about Diesel's R Us?
That'd be sick. Little cats just backing into spaces. Dude, dude, dude. I want to see fat cats. I want to see a montage of fat cats backing into a parking space and sitting down. Basically, just reverse videos of a cat who's sitting there like a loaf and how they get up and walk away. Just reverse all those videos and have just a fucking 10-hour montage on YouTube.
And then put backup kind of sounds on it.
Ding, ding.
There you go. Diesel, back up.
Like when the diesel and the semi trucks turn off.
Yeah, when they like stop.
Yeah.
Diesel's moving around.
Oh, I was gonna say something, but we were talking about diesels. Oh yeah, we're talking about Toys R Us, Kids R Us. Do you remember? Did you ever buy any wrestlers when you were a little kid with went with your mom?
I didn't have a job.
And you're like, Mom, let me buy a toy. Was it just like a toy when you went?
No, my mom would get us, so we wouldn't complain and cry.
That's what I'm saying.
We would get a frozen, like an icy and a donut.
Nice.
That's what she would get us. She was like, "Yeah, I got you guys that, so you guys would."
So you guys
wouldn't complain.
Yeah, you guys might have been like the horrible idiot kids we're talking about at the aquarium. But your mom's like, "Look, when I give them a little icy, give them a little donut, then they just go." You know what's funny? Picturing your brother's, maybe just because I've seen him as a little child, but picturing your brother's face, just big eyes coming out of his head, and he's just eating a donut. It's funny,
dude.
Just a kid enjoying a donut, shutting the fuck up.
Now I want an icy.
It's one of the best.
What is it? Slurpee.
Slurps.
What's the 7-Eleven version?
So my mom would be like,
we have to go to the Meijer.
you know, my dad would be working or whatever. My dad worked like wild hours when I was a kid. And then my mom was like, hey, we got to go to the grocery store. You got to come with me. And I'd be like, no, because I'm like playing with toys or whatever. And, you know, I got my fucking 30-man Royal Rumble set up. She's like, oh, you're going to this? And I'm like, no. I'm in the middle of Royal Rumble. You know? You can't intervene. There's no intermission.
Yeah, you can't stop a Royal Rumble.
This keeps going.
There's no commercial breaks.
I'm going to come back. The thing's going to be over. I'm going to miss half of it.
Yeah.
She's like, what? You don't even know. And then, so she'd be like, come on, I'll get you a wrestler. And I was like, what? And I remember in the 90s, they were $5. And that was amazing. And I can think about it right now. I'm like, $5, dude.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking badass.
Now they're probably like $15.
They're 20. I went to the store the other day and walked by, and I went, oh, Jordan wrestlers. And she's like, oh, my God, shut the fuck up. 'Cause I was telling her, I was like, it's pretty cool. Pat McAfee's going to be in WrestleMania. That's actually tonight. I was like, Pat McAfee's going to be in WrestleMania. And she's like,
Who?
cool. Cool. And I was like, no, it's cool. It was like a dream of his. She's like, no woman gives a well, some women
Besides
do.
those women in the wrestling.
But
they're super hot, some of them.
People who are outside of it, really, it's weird. What an interesting thing. Like, nothing else is that loved, I think, by people, but also kind of looked down by other people who
you're a weirdo.
Yeah, people are like, oh, complete. You fucking believe that shit? No. It's agreed that it's like a dumb soap opera.
Or anime. People are like, oh,
yeah, people do that too. That is a front. Oh, yeah, that's.
I also like feel like
they're right there with each other.
those
people
things
look
have
down
now
on them.
become like they're kind of like the cool thing to like.
Kinda, yeah. Kinda. They're brought back like that. Detroit Lions are also gonna host the draft, 2024. That's something.
Dude, I'll be there.
People were reposting that news on Twitter and being like, "Oh my God, it might be the first time the team with the number one draft pick has the draft in their city."
Yeah, but who cares about that?
They're just trying to be like, we just know the Lions are going to be the worst again.
All right.
Cool.
What are those computers?
Those are monitors.
Oh, monitor.
She needs the arm to hold both monitors.
They don't have stands.
I think, but if you have the arms, then she has more table space.
Oh yeah, I know that. I'm just saying, from the time being.
Well, she already worked from home one day, and she was just on the laptop, so she didn't use the monitors. But she was like, "I really did, when I started working in this office, I didn't think I'd be a 2-monitor person," and she's like, "But now I really like it because like it's just it's so nice."
Give me more monitors.
Yeah,
Dude, I have 2 monitors now, and there's times where I go,
I could use a
I
third.
can get a third one, right?
Well, yeah, because I only have one at my work, but like there's plenty of times I have shit just on top of shit.
Yeah.
And I have to constantly bounce around tabs and all this stuff to get to something. So a lot of times I need to drag and drop stuff. I'm emailing stuff and PDFs and all this stuff, and I'm like, hey, how many times can you say stuff?
I want to work from home.
Dude, I was hopeful that, dude. That's what I was telling her. I was like, see if fucking Corey can get a job.
I might be getting like a 30% raise in like a year.
Damn.
They're like
Really?
They're like passing a bill to put us
That'll
on,
keep you there.
on like a new pay. Yeah.
That's big.
But it's like
People get 10% raise, or not even.
it's like so it'll probably be like a 30% to like the base pay, and then they're probably gonna bring down our locality pay, which is like
The annual up or whatever.
the
Annual
locality
raise.
pay is like what they pay. So like each, depending on where you state you work in or like city, your locality pays different because of how expensive it costs to like live there. So like Alaska and like California, they have like super high locality pays
Yeah.
to like offset,
That makes sense.
which it doesn't really offset it because you still get like you're not. This costs so much to live there.
Yeah.
But they said with this 30% raise, locality pays will probably come down a little bit. So like the raise won't be a full 30, it'll be like a little less, but still way more than what I make now. So I don't know. But also working from home would be cool.
Yeah, she even said, she was like, it's kind of nice. I started doing this and then I started doing that. And I'm like, yeah. Why wouldn't it be nice?
If
man?
anybody, if I was talking to someone and they were like, it was actually, I'd be like, you shut your mouth.
I just have to do things where I can't. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, same here. I have to be there physically. I just farted. That's cool noise. That's cute.
For some reason, when you did that, I just pictured SpongeBob or one of those characters doing it.
I'm pretty sure he's done that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Lodged in my brain.
Lodged in my cock. Like corn on the cock.
Corn on the cup. Slob on my fuck.
Slob.
Yeah, next Saturday, you want to go over and watch fights, dude? April 9th.
No.
Got some cool fights. But then we got my wedding shower.
I can't do both. It's too much.
I know. Who the fuck is Cariza?
Chorizo? Sausage?
People who looked up Frieza. That's the son of Frieza? Someone fucked him? This looks like Mini Frieza.
Yeah, what? It looks like...
Just Mini Frieza.
Yeah.
How about just call him Mini?
Yeah. Or Mriza. Mini Frieza. So Frieza was like, I'll name my son Kriza.
I'll fuck a little baby.
Who fuck? Yeah, how does he have a son? Who fucked him? Is that how he doesn't have a penis.
He really
It's
does.
smooth.
Maybe he injects somebody with his tail. Gives him a
Yeah,
big stab.
maybe it goes like this. Like he just goes, blah, blah, and an egg comes out of his mouth.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird shit like that in Dragon Ball Z. They're all aliens. There's different things going on. Okay, they can do whatever they want. They're aliens. Aliens. Oh yeah. I heard that the Lions, the ticket sales for like opening for this next upcoming season, the ticket sales, they're 8th in sales. It's like, this team's never gonna get better. They have all the support in the world. They're like, we literally don't have to do anything. We just traded a guy away who then won the Super Bowl immediately. We don't need to have him. We don't need to have anybody good.
Yeah.
We can do whatever.
And then we just make tons of money.
And we can just make so much money. These fans are such dipshits.
Yeah.
They'll believe they'll keep going, we'll have a shot.
Yeah.
We can just sign, okay, what free agent is pretty good? Oh, Julio Jones can't find a team. Pick Julio Jones up. We'll tell him, we'll rebrand it. He's back. He got a reconstructed leg. He's as quick as he was. We'll show him highlights of Julio in 2009, like or whatever. And the fans will buy in because the fans just buy in. Dude, how many people I've seen on Twitter go, you know what? He may not be the top 10 guy, but he might be just on the outskirts. Jared Goff's my QB. I'm like, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
What a weird thing. I like support your team. That's cool, and you're hoping for the best, but be realistic and don't run around going, this guy's my quarterback. He could be traded tomorrow, and then you go, you know what? He did what he could. He tried to put it, but now it doesn't matter. Sam Howell's our quarterback. This new guy we drafted, or whatever the hell. We picked up Ryan Fitzpatrick. He's 40. He's my quarterback. What are you saying? People just say that?
They have to support.
It's like they're trolling to me. I'm like, no one believes that. No one's going, oh, this is my guy. We could do something here.
Yeah.
Not a chance you think that team's winning a playoff game. Wild.
No chance.
That's what you got.
Whose was that?
Shane McMahon.
Oh, yeah. Dude.
No chance.
He was the worst.
He was the worst. His sister, though.
Yeah.
She has some cans. Cans.
All that, like, old wrestling games I would play, I would just be, like, The Undertaker and then just, like, beat the shit out of Shane McMahon. So I was like, who do I want to fight the most? And
Yeah, that was cool to do. Just someone
I'd
I
always
did
just
not
fought someone,
like.
like, lame.
Yeah. I was trying to think of this one dude. I did not like that English dude. There was like an English guy in the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, Reginald fuck the third
what was
or
his
something.
name?
I'll look it
Oh,
up.
man.
But I didn't like him. There's a couple dudes. So I'm like, see, that's what wrestling always needs, like the guys that you hate. So the guy that Pat's fighting,
Is
wrestling.
Johnny
whatever.
Knoxville supposed to wrestle somebody
Yeah,
too?
dude, Logan Paul, right? The one that doesn't box. Jake Paul boxes. Logan Paul was in it last night. He's wearing like some wild electric yellow and black looking suit, and he's all like this or whatever. I didn't see him do anything, but like the WWE is like, whatever brings more viewers, let's go. Pat McAfee's got 2 million followers on his radio show and YouTube. Let him fight. And they're just like, whoever. Let everyone well, we need all the views. I guess it's like record-breaking pay-per-view sales already for this weekend. And I'm like, yeah, it's because they're going all out with these giant names, but also a lot of longtime wrestling fans feel like AEW is more like wrestling, more like how it was, some Attitude Era type feel.
Yeah.
People are angry and pissed and crazy, and they've done like
they could get big, man.
it's already like I think they've already beat them on some weeks.
Oh, really? That's sweet.
So because they're on like big networks now, they have like AEW Rampage or whatever, and
there we go.
Looks kind of cool.
That.
Yeah, they got fucking a bunch of
Dude,
straight
I
edge
still
dudes
want to get the
wrestling
game.
Dude, what if AEW comes out of the game? That'd be fucking sick, probably.
Yeah, but it has to be
THQ
good.
comes back.
There we go. That was sweet, dude. SmackDown.
Yeah.
I remember I was getting all the SmackDowns.
Yeah, I was.
And then, dude, they had
I remember one of the Raws. It was like Raw's War or Warzone or something. Raw.
Was that the N64 one?
There was one that was hard. It was like no. So the N64. Yeah. So that's No Mercy.
Oh yeah.
And then WCW versus NWO. Those were both THQ,
yeah,
and those are the
PlayStation
most classic, fucking amazing
PlayStation
games.
had like one called like Attitude, as well. I thought
There was one right after the No Mercy. It was different graphics, more realistic looking, not the blocks. But it was like a hard game. And I remember I'd play this one thing called Gauntlet. You had to fight like 6 guys in a row. And it was just so hard to play. The other ones are more fun because you could just fucking beat the shit out of everybody.
yeah. Yeah, dude, I want to I don't know. I was like, I want to get like the new wrestling game and like make my own guy.
It is cool to edit all the moves. Like, I do this fucking cool flip when the guy comes off the rope.
Yeah, my brother would make just like a 7-foot guy who could like choke slam people, but then also does like front flips off the top rope. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my god, man.
He's like the whole fucking ring when he flips.
Yeah. Or when he like created this guy in Madden that one time, and he was like 6'9". Yeah, he was like
the max
6'8",
height for a wide receiver.
6'8", and then like just made him black. He's like, yeah, it's just
he's faster.
Fastest. Yeah, he's
faster when
now.
he's black.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? 99 speed, or it was like 98 speed. And it was just because it's like, because that was the one with your parents, how you like made.
Yeah.
My parents are. My dad was an NFL superstar, and my mom was a sprinter.
Yeah, so Pat McAfee's fighting this guy named Austin Theory. Never heard of him in my life, but I've seen him now a couple clips because they've played clips on Pat's show, and Pat's like posted about it on social media, and he's just like, you one look at him, you're like, I hate him. So like that's what wrestling always needs is like some guys that you hate, and then you want to see people like Pat or someone else beat the fuck out of. Like you loved seeing Stone Cold or The Rock or Brock Lesnar or any of like the top guys just destroy the people who were like, I'm a little menace.
Yeah.
I get in there and I put my hand over the ref's eyes and he misses and he doesn't see that you actually pinned him, and then we hit you in the back with the chair and then the ref watches you get pinned.
Yeah, I remember I hated Triple H just because like I remember Austin and Triple H had like that feud for a little bit. And I was like, yeah, whoop his ass. The pedigree.
He also looked silly to me. Tight black pants, right? And then he just had like these wild shoulders and neck with like long Fabio hair. I was like, fuck this guy.
And we go and spray the water in the air.
I was like, fuck this dude. That is one thing that's cool about wrestling is that like the audience decides just about everything. Like if the audience everywhere they go continues to go, no, they just boo the fuck out of that guy.
Yeah,
it's like that guy is not going to be
guy.
The liked star.
I know
Sorry, you're an enemy now. Everyone doesn't like you.
Yeah, I've heard about like I don't have any examples, but I like know there's like I've heard things where it's like they vote like this like certain guys like we've tried to make him like not the heel, but like it just doesn't work because like, everyone's just like boo, fuck him.
I think Kurt Angle might have been a thing where they really were trying to make him good at first, but then his song he'd come out and he'd go dun 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 dun. So when it would do that, the crowd would always go, "You suck."
Oh yeah.
You suck. You suck. And then it's just like everyone hates you.
Yeah.
You can't get away.
Yeah.
They play your song, but they lean into it. They're not going to hide it. They're not going to go, change the song.
Yeah.
Because then your wrestling organization would fade away.
The ankle lock. And they would,
Oh my god! I remember just being like, "That's the dumbest thing on the planet."
because all he would do is just grab their foot and go. Yeah.
He'd have it, and he'd do like,
And then that person would be going, like, you couldn't just like pull your foot away or like flip over.
they're just reaching and they get the rope,
Yeah, because if you touch the rope,
Yeah.
then you can't do
And the ref
the submission.
knocks you off.
Dude, I saw like a video for the game, and like someone was like, "You can do whatever you want to the ref," and they just like power bomb the ref, and
Yeah.
then started fighting the guys again. And I was like, "What the fuck, dude?" Dun-dun, dun-dun.
You suck.
Oh,
Yeah, so WrestleMania now is 2 nights. That's how they've been doing it.
2 nights a
Like
year.
last night, tomorrow.
2 nights a year.
last night
What
and
about
tonight.
SummerSlam? What were the other ones? Or SummerSlam?
Yeah, there's SummerSlam.
Well, it's over.
Well, pod's over. Everybody go to sleep. Dude, going to bed because Jordan's here. Jordan's ending the podcast, making us all go to sleep early today. It's only middle of the day, but we're going to bed because she doesn't know what to say. I don't know what I'm saying. Trying to make a cool song. Crowd's laughing at you. I think your outfit's ridiculous. There it is. She has no idea what we heard. We just played a clip of
I forgot. I'm going to
Jordan.
my phone.
I was taking my phone out to check the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Oh, yeah, they separate it. Oh, I'm the SmackDown. They have so many people now. It's just, I'm the SmackDown Tag Team Champion. Well, I'm the Raw one. Oh, Nakamura and Rick Boogs. All right, what else? Drew McIntyre versus Happy Corbin. CBS gave each match a grade. They got a B grade. This guy's got a sword?
What?
The fuck's going on? Wrestling's nuts.
What do you guys think about a sword?
Check this out. The Mysterios versus, so I'm assuming that's 2 guys, versus The Miz and Logan Paul. So The Miz was with Logan Paul. Leapfrogging Rey Mysterio multiple times. So Rey Mysterio? What? Oh, it's Dominic Mysterio? Probably his son. And Rey Mysterio. Dude, Rey Mysterio's still flipping around? That's nuts.
Yeah, isn't he like 50?
Off the ropes, Rey Mysterio's son. Oh, he runs into the Miz.
His son. They fought last
I
night?
just said it's a son. I don't really know who
Oh.
it is. But it's Dominic Mysterio. Yeah, that was last night. Oh, then he goes at the Logan Paul. Logan Paul's running. Oh, no, he goes back in the ring. Oh, Rey Mysterio fucking sucks his dick and flips him. It's not what the move is
Got
called.
a yawn.
You suck. Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes. So Cody Rhodes was a guy in AEW. And they basically, Vince McMahon traded like a ton of fighters, wrestlers, to AEW to get Cody Rhodes, basically is what happened. There's like a bunch of like big names that they dropped to get Cody Rhodes, I guess. Some weird shit like that. And from some tweets I saw, people were like, Cody Rhodes is just the same guy? Like, I don't know. I think they were expecting something else. I don't know. I was like, who cares?
You mean like WrestleMania or
Because
WWE
he's in
people?
WrestleMania.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
WWE
WWE people. No,
They didn't
no.
rebrand him?
No, AEW people thought.
Oh, they were going to change what he
And
is.
it's like, well, I don't know. People like that character. So,
Yeah.
so I didn't understand that. I saw some tweets. I was like,
Well, were they just mad that
No, people
he
like-
was, that was our AEW or AEW guy. They need
Maybe.
to change him.
Ronda Rousey
Yeah.
fought Charlotte Flair. And
Ric Flair's daughter.
Ronda Rousey lost. Wow, dude, she can't even win fake fights.
Yeah, what the fuck? I don't think they let her win. That's fake.
The girl beating her up.
What does she dress like?
This is just look like this, I guess. Oh, that was weird.
Whoa.
It looked like she slammed it on her own self.
Yeah.
I have a lot of eye makeup. I'm Ronda Rousey. I'm Ronda Rowdy Rousey.
Does she have MMA gloves on?
Oh, this is her big wrestling move. She should have MMA gloves on. I think so, maybe. Oh, she got elbowed.
Dude, maybe I'll get into wrestling.
Dude, we're about to get the game.
Tommy, dude, don't tempt me. Tommy posted
And then Steve Austin was back.
a tweet that I saw this morning, and I didn't understand. He was like one of those quote retweets or whatever.
Yeah.
Where it was I don't know, it was two guys wrestling, and one of them did like a move, and then he was just, this sucks. And I was like,
Oh, yeah.
I just didn't understand, like, why does it suck? Does the move suck? Does the guy winning sucks? Does the guy, I like didn't know.
Oh, wait, it was WWE, right?
Yeah, I think so.
He's probably shitting on WWE, maybe. I think a lot of people might be shitting on WWE just because they're all back in AEW. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe you're right. Oops.
Dude, and Stone Cold Steve Austin was just out there stunning people.
They call him They call him the number one stunner. It's Cody Rhodes at WWE. Oh, he says this sucks because Cody Rhodes is at WWE.
Yeah.
Because it's just WWE tweeting, exclamation marks, Cody Rhodes, hashtag WrestleMania. And then it's just Cody Rhodes. And then he put, okay, that makes sense now.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't even know who anybody is.
I only know like
because then he tweeted
stuff
Dirty Dango versus Alley Catch is a match I didn't know I needed.
That's probably AEW. Or,
maybe.
I mean, some people go to like these local places and talk about those. I'm like, I have no idea.
Is this even
what that
wrestling?
is.
It must be.
It'd be funny if it's just like some streamers playing a video game.
No, she's a wrestler.
Dingo Danny fought Uncle Charlie.
Yeah, maybe it is like a smaller. See, that's the cool thing now. You don't like wrestle WWE.
Yeah.
You do the smaller.
It's not even smaller because it's exploded during the pandemic.
Well, yeah, but like
I don't even know.
Not just the AEW, but like other ones.
Oh yeah. Dude, I like wrestling
people
so
go to like
much.
local ones.
It's like me being like, look, dude,
I'm gonna become a wrestler.
I watch rec basketball local. Okay, I'm a real basketball fan.
Yeah,
I watch high school basketball. Yeah, it is funny because it's at some point it's like, stop.
Yeah,
watch better stuff. People are getting signed for money, but I don't know. They like it because they have tax. And people are just being slammed on barbed wire and tacks
that
and blood.
I never cared about.
Then they're breaking glass or breaking.
I just liked cool fights. Dude.
Things fly into the audience. That's what that.
I started getting mad when like you would watch, it would be like, oh, every Thursday SmackDown, and then I would like turn it on, and then it was just like, there's no matches tonight, but we're gonna talk, and I'm like, I just want to see people fighting. Because they started doing so much talking.
Yeah, no, they really did.
Like it would be like a guy in the ring, like, in 4 months at WrestleMania, I'm going to beat Wiley Pete. And then Wiley Pete would come out. That's like not even a
guy. I like it.
And then all of a sudden you'd hear his like, oh, here he comes. And he'd walk out, but he wouldn't even come all the way down to the ring. He would come out with the microphone. And then it would get quiet.
You're right.
And then he'd be like, no, I'm going to beat you in 4 months. And then all of a sudden it's just, and then it's just over. And they both go back, and then nobody fought. And then there's another thing.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, where's fight now? You can fight right now.
Yeah. He's right there.
Yeah, just whoop his ass.
There's a fucking hour left in the episode.
Yeah.
It ends at 10.
Fucking stay. What do you guys think? I wish there was a boot.
COVID.
We need like a.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
We also need the Stone Cold Steve Austin.
That's when Diesel comes out with a little jacket, and he's got knee braces on.
One knee brace.
Someone had to have done that on TikTok. They go, but it's
A cat.
cats meowing. Meow. Put like sunglasses on your cat.
Sure,
Have a cat drive a Vamboni?
A Zamboni.
Zamboni, just into Vince McMahon's cat.
Dude, wrestling was crazy. Isn't it like kind of like the UFC in a way of like they pay their performers like shit, or they don't really take care of them, kind of thing? The WWE.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. Like, I heard Randy Orton in an interview was talking about how he's been doing better things with his body. Like, he's been making decisions in the ring of like, okay, I don't have to like be so insane, like, and go all out every time and try to save my body and stuff like that. And then, but then you hear about like Shawn Michaels, like his body is like he can't do anything. Like Austin just came back and and fought last night. Like, he was able to do that. It's like Shawn Michaels can't. His body's destroyed. Yeah, he's in a chair, clicking buttons to talk to you, moving joysticks. I was looking up, trying to find that English guy. There's like Reginald Fuckhead.
Oh yeah.
I look it up. I put English wrestler and British Bulldog. I'm like, okay, I don't give a fuck about the British Bulldog.
I know exactly who you're talking about because I
know.
also hated the guy. Shit. Well,
It's not the big show. All right, that can't happen. It's making me die.
What that? Well, sometimes you got.
Oh, I put Reginald, and there's just some wrestler named Reggie. I don't know what to fucking do. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know either, man.
Go to sleep.
What was his name? I wasn't a huge fan of. See, it's funny. Like when I think back, it's like some of the guys I didn't really like. I'm like, he's actually pretty funny. But like, what's the guy?
I liked K Quick.
What's his fucking name?
He's cool.
The guy who did like the scissor kick, the black dude.
Oh, Booker T.
Booker T. Sucker.
I mean, there's. Oh yeah, we shared it before, but like, there's a clip where someone calls him the N-word, like in WWE.
Oh yeah, what is
and
that?
And he just looks at him. He's like, "What?" And it's like, "Wow, dude, that's so."
Oh, it was
Is it Vince McMahon?
Yeah, it was Vince McMahon. He's like, "Ma."
Oh yeah. Okay, so he didn't call him it like negatively, but still,
yeah,
you can't be saying it ever.
But he's so little.
Buddy, you're so tiny. That's all we tell him.
Diesel's
the fucking house. We got 2 house cats and a tiny little fluffer. Tiny little floofy fluff.
Diesel, you need to go on a diet.
Pat McAfee's going to beat the shit out of Austin Theory. Nobody cares.
Yeah. Got to be honest with you. I don't care. I'll watch it.
Wonder if they're going to put Pat in the game. You can probably download it, because can't you download players that people have made?
Sure you can.
They had that for years, so. Oh, people are mad about 2K. Like, I was just reading a Reddit on 2K, like the NBA, and they're just so mad about, and because I kind of stopped playing. I played it for a little bit, and then it's not good. It's like the same fucking game from like 2014.
Yeah.
Fucking that shit hasn't changed. And so everyone's just saying the same thing. They're like, NBA games, 2K, like basically won the battle, so that NBA Live, EA Sports, they dropped their title, and then now 2K doesn't make improvements. Yeah. They only make improvements in where they can make money with monetary fucking coin-based
everyone needs to stop
bullshit.
buying the game.
Yeah, so then the same thing happened with Madden, obviously, in 2006 or whatever the hell. Hey, we're watching you touch a banana.
I've never seen anyone handle a banana like that. I'm just holding it.
I eat it in the thing. She cuts them all, makes. I know what you're doing. I'm not a goddamn moron. Nobody's making fun of anything.
Oops.
Stop waving a knife. Look at the murder one. I'm scared. I'm waving a knife over here.
A knife knife.
Waving a knife. She's got a knife.
She's got a knife.
All right. Hey, guys.
I'm a wrestler, boy.
It's time to get back to work.
I don't work.
Well, people listen to this at work, and they weren't working. They were listening
like,
to idiots.
Man, I was so
I had to really focus on that deep conversation they had. Now I got to get back to work.